Hey everyone, it's Preston here, and today we're going to be going over 8 games that you should definitely pick up somebody this holiday season. These are going to be in no in particular order, just 8 games that really stand out to me this year that I'm just like, somebody has to have this. So, the first game we're going to start off here will be Super Mario Maker 2. Now this game is a game that has endless of fun. I didn't play the first one because I know a lot of people are going to rip into me. I didn't originally own a Wii U, so I didn't get to play the original. But with this one, they added so much new things. Like there's this new story mode. You can play cooperatively on your couch for some of the online levels. You can make your own freaking Mario levels. How cool is that? People have made some insane levels. Some where you don't have to do anything. Some where music's involved. Some are puzzles, anything you can name of it, it's in this game. These games last years upon years. Heck, there's still people playing the first one on the Wii U and still making levels for it. That's nuts. Now, our next one's going to be another Switch game, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I cannot talk enough hype about this game. This game is so good. If you are older like myself or Aaron, well, we're not really older, we're in our 20s, and you remember playing 1 and 2 back in the day, you will absolutely love this game. It feels exactly like 1 and 2, but they perfected it yet again. They added so many new characters. There's tag team moves that you can actually use with other characters, and they just perform crazy damage. My favorite characters in the game, Spider-Gwen. I was really pumped when they put her in there. But you can make any team combination and they'll give you some sort of buff. So if you have like all the original Avengers, you'll get extra buffs for those characters. So you have like either extra health, extra stamina, all that kind of jazz there. I've played this game 1.5 times. Haven't completed my second playthrough yet. But the Infinity Challenges, man, do not go on alone, because those are rough. But I can't recommend this game enough. Another game that has some awesome DLC. Next up is Luigis Mansion 3. This game, I cannot talk enough about it. I recently just beat it, and I absolutely adore it. It took me about 20 hours to beat through. I took my time. I didn't want to rush through anything. But every level just blew me away. Every floor was just amazing. There was a sewer floor all the way to an Egyptian floor, to a movie theater floor. It was just nuts. It had a fantastic charm that I don't think I can get from any other game. And from playing the first one, I didn't play the second one, but playing the first one to the third one just blew me away. There's so much to do in this. There's a local co-op. There's even online gameplay that you can do with up to, I believe, like 8 people. I really want to dive into that multiplayer. It looks awesome. But from Gooigi to slamming ghosts around like a ragdoll, this game is a must pick up for this holiday season. Up next is going to be Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now, I know a lot of people, when they think EA, they instantly just want to throw it away. But no. I initially did not have very high expectations of this game whatsoever, but what I've played, this game is absolutely blowing my mind. I put it on the second to highest difficulty, and it is messing me up. This should be called Star Wars Dark Souls clone. This game just makes you feel so awesome. The character that you follow is really cool. He was a Padawan when Order 66 was happening, and he just kind of went away from the Jedi Order. Just kind of didn't want anything to do with it. He wanted to survive. Just learning new Force abilities, like lightsaber combat, feels good. The stamina bar is a great integration of the game. It feels just amazing. You feel like you're an awesome Jedi, from taking down random small enemies to taking down an ATST was just awesome. It has meditation spots, which are pretty much like bonfires in Dark Souls. It has a skill tree which you can get more health, you get better force abilities, you name it. And the lightsaber customization is really cool. Jedi Fallen Order is a must pick up for any Star Wars fan this year. Now, we're going to one of my favorite games of this year, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Now, I know it's a remake, but it's not just a remake. It's almost a whole reimagining of the game. The cutesy art style blew me away. I wasn't sure I was going to feel about it until you start playing as that little chibi Link, and you just fall in love. This game, from the puzzles to some of the boss battles to the overall overworld, was just fantastic. I loved every moment of this game and plan on actually playing it again to get a different outcome. There's 2 different endings. So the first ending everybody gets, because, I mean, you're going to die in this game. It's going to happen. But there is a second ending where you don't die, and I have no idea what it is, and I'm totally ready to dive back into this world. It's so awesome, from just the basic dungeons to fighting some simple enemies, to even the color dungeon, which was really cool that they integrated that back in. I didn't play the original, but man, this game is fantastic, and it's not that hard. I feel like you can hand it to somebody, an adult or somebody really young, and they're still going to really enjoy this game. This game is for anybody who has a Switch. Now, this one, people are probably going to rag on me a little bit, but Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. So, I played a lot of Plants vs. Zombies 2, and it's actually fun. I played that late life cycle, and I absolutely loved it. It's a really cutesy third-person shooter that gets really competitive. Battle for Neighborville just takes everything they did the past 2 games and just makes it better. It's awesome, from the different character skins you can get to playing with your friends online. Just getting a squad together, going up, shooting down some zombies, or being zombies and just shooting down plants. It's a really fun shooter for people who really aren't into your traditional first-person Call of Duty, Battlefield, you name it. And it's a really fun, family-friendly game. Super competitive, surprisingly. I get on there and I just get destroyed by a bunch of kids, and I'm okay with it. I'm still having a blast. It's just really one of the best shooters that's very underrated, and people just rag on it. But I highly recommend picking it up as a family fun game. And our last one's going to be Pokemon Sword and Shield. And before I get started, I really like this game. Despite not having all the Pokemon in it, which I didn't think was a big deal to begin with. This game really has a fun charm to it that, coming from Let's Go, I really needed my traditional Pokemon fix. And this is definitely serving it up. The new Pokemon just look awesome. The designs are beautiful. This game overall is a really beautiful game. The wild areas are awesome. You can kind of just pick and choose what Pokemon you want to run up to and battle it. And there are still some like hidden ones they'll pop up, and it's still pretty avoidable, so you don't have to go run up to it. You can kind of like just dodge it. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't like that random encounter that I can just kind of dodge it, but I do, because I don't always want to encounter random encounters. I kind of want to know what I'm running into. So overall, I'm not that far into this game, but it's really fun, and it's Pokemon. What's not to love about Pokemon? Well, I think that's going to end it for this video. Make sure everybody clicks our links below. We all do our own independent projects. I know I do Twitch streaming. Aaron has his own YouTube channel, and so does Alex. Make sure you guys go give those a follow, subscribe, check us out, and I really appreciate you guys stopping out. This is my first video on here, so thank you for bearing with me, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.